To our graduates and their families and friends, way to go. My name is Stuart Markovich, and I am the department head of the psychology department here at UNCG. It's been quite a year, and this graduating class is the first to be recognized as having experienced a full academic year of COVID life. It sucked. It is not what college was supposed to be about. And across the country and around the world, students gave up on their education. A true, terrible mess. But you didn't. You persevered. You took a bad situation and made the best of it. You attended classes, completed assignments, wrote papers, learned statistics, worked in labs, conducted research, and all the other hard work that earns you the right to be called a UNCG graduate. We are proud of your accomplishments, proud of your fortitude and grit, and proud to have learned from you as you have learned from us. What did we teach you? Sure, a lot of stuff about psychology. And we hope it's good stuff that you'll remember forever. But that was not our main purpose. Rather, your education at UNCG was your vaccine. What do I mean by that? The vaccines that you were getting to fight COVID stimulate your RNA and create antibodies that are ready for action in case COVID attacks. And if it does attack, well, good riddance. The vaccine we gave you stimulated your thinking and reasoning, creating healthy skepticism and a demand for scientific evidence in case someone tries to sell you on misinformation. And if you hear about potential misinformation, your training here should cause you to question what you are hearing, find the sources, and determine whether the information is plausible. If it's not, well, good riddance. Consider 2021 the year of double inoculation, making you resistant to invaders of the body and invaders of the mind. Today is a day for celebration. Hug those who you're allowed to hug. Virtually high-five those who must stay at a distance. Keep your mask on because it shows the world you think of other people. Be patient with those who insist they are right. Find a way to have a delicious meal. And be proud. You are all now graduates of the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Nidhi Navor Acharya plans to work. Eileen Adeljoy plans to work in Raleigh as an RBT, providing ABA therapy for children on the autism spectrum and to continue her education. Sienna Alexander. Jordan Elizabeth Anderson plans to apply to clinical PhD programs focusing on culturally appropriate interventions for historically underserved populations. Noor Amar Ayesh plans to go into school psychology.
Zachary Isaiah Barnes plans to attend graduate school. Kelsey Lane Barrett. Justin Todd Barilla plans to seek employment in human services and conduct research at local universities. Ultimately plans to attend graduate school for clinical psychology with a specialization in consciousness. Taylor Anna Boyd plans to get a master's and work. Ayana Brower plans to attend graduate school in the UK to study systems and cognitive neuroscience. Ashlyn Danielle Burge plans to get a master's degree.
Devares Elliott Burnett plans to work as a registered behavior technician before attending Capella University to attain a master's in clinical psychology. Sierra Cheyenne Byrne plans to find a job and get married. Brittany Christina Cannon plans to obtain a master's in counseling. Sable Nicole Cherry plans to go off to grad school here at UNCG and become a teacher through the PTRP program. Giselle Kayana Chun plans to take a gap year and a half to save money and gain volunteer and community experience before applying to and attending graduate school for a master's in social work.
Haley Michelle Compton plans to get married and move to Virginia and search for a job in the field. Miranda Hope Cook plans to obtain an MA in psychological science at UNCW. Tanua Nicole Corbett plans to work in psychology before attending graduate school in fall of 2022. Kiara Leanne Creer plans to continue working as a technical router for Cinefact and then obtain a paralegal certificate in the fall. Natalie Crutherds plans to go to graduate school to get a master's in counseling and mental health. Kayla Dalton Jordan plans to attend graduate school.
Taria Dottridge. Morgan Bianca Dunson, who plans to continue with school to become a therapist. Tatiana Cheyenne Farrow, who plans to take a gap year to pay off loans and prepare for graduate school. Emily Ruth Foster, who plans to attend graduate school at Lenore Ryan University to get a master's in occupational therapy. Christopher Lawrence Gomez, who plans to work for a year, take the GRE, and apply for a school psychology master's program for fall 2022. Lacey Marie Gray, who plans to move to Raleigh to take a gap year as a case manager before applying to graduate school for clinical psychology.
Rosa Gisele Guzman plans to work. Shayna Ryan Haith plans to work and attend graduate school. Lee Harris plans to apply to medical school in the next year after spending a gap year getting more hands-on experience as an emergency medical technician. Heather Christina Hawkins plans to attend graduate school at Wake Forest. Kiki Hida plans to pursue a Master's of Science in Organizational Leadership at Arizona State University.
Maya Savannah Hunter plans to pursue a master's in social work. Precious Angela Jackson plans to find work within the business field, specifically human resources or nonprofit organization. Dira Colentra Johnson plans to work. Azaria Jones plans to work. Caitlin Michelle Crouch plans to go into a zoo and aquarium science program.
Crystal Inez Lamb plans to take a gap year and marry their high school sweetheart while working as an RBT, ultimately to go back to school for a master's degree in 2022. Faith Latham plans to get married in September, take a gap year to get experience working as an admin for Wynn's Family Psychology, run a study in the Duck Lab, and spend time with her husband and almost 1-year-old before applying to master's programs in marriage and family therapy. Caitlin Simone Mabine plans to attend more school. Hazel Joy Magno plans to continue education studying business analytics. Ara McCoy plans to take a year off to work before applying to medical school.
Rebecca Nieves plans to work as a teacher assistant at Middle Fork Academy and then attend graduate school at Appalachian State University. Madison Audrey Owings is commissioning into the United States Marine Corps as a second lieutenant. Emily Elizabeth Parker plans to work, then obtain a master's degree in counseling. Natalie Marie Plaka.
Abiba Corti plans to attend Campbell University School of Pharmacy. Ashley Ramos plans to work as a nurse. Michaela Kristen Renzi plans to work as a CNA in hopes of applying to PA school to become a physician's assistant. Sydney Alexis Ravel plans to begin a master's in human development and family studies here at UNCG.
Katrina Julian Routh plans to take a gap year to explore master's programs and internships. Kenya Jasmine Rubio. Jesus Kelsey Sanchez plans to attend UNCC's graduate school this summer to pursue a master's in school counseling. Mialante Deun Se plans to pursue a master's in industrial organizational psychology online at George Mason University and relocate to Dallas, Texas to be a client solutions executive with AT&T in their business-to-business sales development program. Brianna Reagan Schaefer plans to work.
Mercedes Grace Stevens plans to attend grad school to obtain a master's degree in clinical psychology. Colin Stepien plans to attend grad school at Northern Kentucky University. Karis Elizabeth Taylor plans to attend graduate school at North Carolina A&T. Danielle Grace Thompson plans to take a year off to gain experience before returning to school to pursue a master's degree in either counseling or social work. Harrison Andrew Treese plans to go to graduate school and hopefully obtain a master's in school psych at Appalachian.
Eric Christopher Walker plans to continue their education in neuroscience. Talia Tiana Walker plans to go to graduate school to obtain a master's in clinical mental health counseling. Emma Wallace. Davina Larae Williams plans to continue to work at a daycare and take life day by day. Maya Symphony Wilson plans to take a gap year working at a behavioral clinic and apply to graduate school. Mary Sama Youssef, plans to attend PA school.